Greetings viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to another vlog. This is Farmer Enjo and you are with the channel Fruits for the Youths. So today's objective, peeps, is to check on the cabbage. Now yes, I've been checking on them, but I haven't showed you the cabbage in a minute and you have been there with me since the start. And now today, peeps, make 10 weeks. Today make 10 weeks since we transplanted this cabbage. Now let me let you see what they look like, because I did them in stages. So the first 2 beds that I planted today make 10 weeks, and then the others are a week apart as we go down. So any cabbage farmer who farms cabbage would know that between 8 to 10 weeks you should be cutting cabbage. With this cabbage, which is the Eldoretta brand, it is not so. Now this is what they look like now. These cabbage, peeps, is the first time I'm planting them. To me, they are like some big flowers. Look at this one right here, how ugly it looks. Alright, and most of them grow like this, rough and rugged. But what I am saying, peeps, is at 10 weeks, 8 to 10 weeks, we were supposed to be cutting cabbage. And these cabbages have just started to fall, which is a big concern to me. Look at this one here, peeps. Just start folding. And to me, I call them big flowers, because they're just big like some flowers, peeps. And they're not really giving me any food. Now, if it was a traditional Tropicana brand, peeps, I would have already been cutting cabbage. So some of the cabbages are looking like this, even though we sprayed them on time. Some are very clean like this one, but they are not folding properly. So don't know what it is with this cabbage brand, peeps. I don't think I'll be buying this brand ever again, but I'm still giving thanks, because I realized that when I planted them, they sprout out quickly and were looking healthy and big. But then now it's supposed to give me some production. I am not seeing what I'm supposed to get. They're supposed to be looking like this right now, peeps, folded up and neat, but not so. And they've been getting adequate water, as you know. They've been cleaned out, they've been sprayed, give nutrients and everything. But what I realized, peeps, is that there are a lot of bats in the cabbage. And as I walk, you'll see them moving. Nice. This one is here, but it's supposed to be big and folded up. Got the bats, peeps. And that is something we can't get rid of here by the river, no matter how much we spray the area for them. They're still a threat to us. I have one more technique that I want to try with these bats, peeps, to see if I can get rid of them. So the next cabbage crop I'm growing, I'm going to roll out that experiment. You look closer, peeps, you'll see that at this point in time, I don't know what is wrong with this brand of cabbage, but sometimes you get a bad batch. But they were looking healthy, as you can see in the previous videos, how they were coming on. But now, I'm supposed to be cutting cabbage today, peeps, but not so. And I share everything with my viewers and subscribers. For most part, peeps, the cabbage are big and looking strong and nice roots and thing. But what I'm saying, at this point, we should be having cabbage. We should be eating cabbage now, taking cabbage to the market. Alright? And this is what it is. But I'm still going to watch them, peeps, and see if they're going to fold nicely. There are tricks and trade to it. I'm still watching and see what's up with them. Now let me go over to the other stage, peeps, which is this row over here, and pretty much the other row. They are at a total different stage. If you look closer, you see the bats lingering. So these are just so vulnerable here now, peeps. They are vulnerable sitting here, looking green and pretty. So I know the bats are going to engage and try to lay eggs, and eggs are going to turn worm. And the whole stage of that life cycle. then the worms are going to start to eat the cabbage. And just big peeps. But no cabbage in them like that. Different stages still. So I still can see with this stage right here. Now, see, this is what it's, this stage is at the perfect, this one is at the perfect stage right here. This is what I'm looking for at this stage. But these over here, over there, I mean, are way behind. Up here, got this one, peeps. I don't think this is going to be a good cabbage though. But I'm still watching them. So today is the day that I should be wetting them. Let's do a quick soil check. I have a pop chai here. Nice pop chai. Let's do a soil check, peeps. So if you notice, there is dry, but under the root right here is kind of damp. Still damp, you see? So they are not too dry, but they could take some water. And that is what I'm going to do now, peeps. At this stage, I'm finished giving these cabbage nutrients and all that stuff. Because look, this lettuce pretty much grew 6 weeks with the cabbage. And look how strong and healthy it is. Almost getting old. I'm going to have to cut this today. But the cabbage, you know, are not where they're supposed to be. Look at this big leaf right here, peeps. Big leaf. You know? But these ones are okay up here. Up here is very much cooler. See? Look at them. So I don't mind this stage for these right here. But some of these look like the ones over there, peeps. Which is very scary. Now, as you know with farming, you have to weed and come again. As always, I've been weeding and coming again a lot, peeps. Still not give up though. Now I realize that my hands are very good with lettuce, pop chai, cabbage somewhat, pumpkin, sweet potato. But now, peeps, the time is so dry. And because I've been losing so much, I lost from the pumpkin and all that stuff, I think I have to make a quick recovery. I'm going to have to plant some vegetable. When I analyze the market, I realize that the lettuce thing is very tight. Lettuce is kind of expensive, hard to deal with at this time in the dry time. But pop chai, peeps, very lucrative right now. I think I'm going to plant some more pop chai. I'm going to get some land ready to plant some pop chai. But these cabbage, peeps, oh gosh. We have 1 and 2 roots of callaloo. Now the last stage of cabbage is pretty much over here. See? These are like 5-week-old right here. And I just fertilized them last week. See? It's still there. So this is at the last stage, the 4-week stage, 5-week stage, not looking bad. Some of them, as I said, they came out big looking like this. So, you know, at a level they're supposed to be folding at certain time, but they are not folding as how they should. See, these are 5 weeks old down here, to peeps. And you see how these 5-week-old look bigger than those up there? Look. Look bigger than those up there. So I don't know, there's something about this cabbage that I'm still watching them. I'm still learning this cabbage, but because we had a cabbage shortage, we took this up. This was the only one at our seed store, and I said the brand of it is Eldoretta or Eldoretta, something like that, and it is still a white cabbage, but we are used to the Tropicana, original Tropicana. That's a brand that we like planting. Now these are the ones around here. Yeah. Don't look bad. Let's go bed right here. One bat here, peeps. Just look at it. It's just gonna fly. See if I can get a close up. See there? This is a bat right here. Just fold it up on your cabbage. See that? That's what the bats look like, peeps, on the cabbage. Now let me see if it's gonna fly. See that? Fly gone. So whatever insecticide I use the last 3 days, the bats have succumbed and they are used to it now. They are conditioned to it. There wasn't any rain, so it didn't wash off or anything like that. It is still on the plant. Can somewhat smell it sometimes, but the bats are conditioned to that now. So you don't have to switch that, and that is the reason why you switch the insecticide, peeps, to trick the bats from laying, because the bats, to me, they're a threat, but not so much as the worm. The bats, they come and they lay the eggs, peeps, and if you are seeing so many bats in the cabbage, just imagine how much eggs they are laying. Alright, you're going to miss some of them, and some of them are going to become worm. And you know that when the worms start eating the cabbage from inside out, we don't want them to eat it from inside out. They bite the outside of the leaf, no problem. You can see that. Now, for my subscriber who said that I need to plant marigold, see, we have a lot of marigold. This is a marigold plant right here, peeps. And if you notice, it attracts bees. The bats don't really like the bees, so it kind of helps scare them away. So next time what I'm going to do, instead of having one plants on the edges, because there's another one right there, and that's how I try to plant them, peeps. But only 2 survived out of all of them. So I'm going to plant some more, like when I'm planting the cabbage, plant some more along the perimeter. Go right down. And the last thing that I'm going to try, peeps, is to fence around the perimeter of the farm to prevent the bats. I have to use a different color than what the cabbage is. It's all about tricking them. Or I have to plant some purple cabbage. Every other cabbage should be a purple one that will trick them also. So here's the bee and the marigold. Yeah, that is nature, peeps. And the marigold is still wet from the night dew. Cabbage are also wet too, peeps, if you look at them. So I have to wet them today and also spray them. This is not a bad looking one. This is a bite up one. Still have to give thanks, peeps. Still have to give thanks. I have to give thanks anyway, peeps. So yes, peeps, that's the update on the cabbage. And you know, I'll always keep you updated. As soon as they start falling a little bit, I'll give you an update. I'm not going to show you me irrigating them, because I've showed you that already. So with all that said, peeps, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming on the journey with me today. Remember, gossip is a broke people's sport. All the farmers out there in Jamaica, no big up, you know. I'm watching up on YouTube and all on the platform, so you know I'm subscribing. Thanks for the supporters. All the new supporters, all the ones who started out with me, thank you very much for staying with us. You know, Fruitsfidiyutes is a growing family. You know, we're simple, but we are do it, peeps, and we not do it for the well, we not do this whole vlogging thing about the money and all that. But you know, just to share my experience with the world. I was a teacher, so I somewhat have that teaching instinct in me, just to show. I mean, I may not be the greatest teacher, but at least when I show you something, you can have an idea, and then you can research on what you are doing. Because remember, peeps, 5 and 5 don't give you 10. 5 and 5 are not the only numbers that give you 10. Sorry, 6 plus 4 give you 10. 7 plus 3, and you see where I'm going with that. So what I'm saying, if you see me do something here, you can go and do your research and add to what I did, because maybe I just give you an idea and you can do better. All right. So with all that said, peeps, remember, love your neighbors, love your friend. Peace out.